my channel Dev Online. Today I'm going to show you how I made this button with CSS animation. You can say CSS only with CSS, and also I provide some hover effect. When you hover in it, it's become black and the white color of text. So before we going to code, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my video and comments below. So let's go. So here is, I already, you can say, my CSS, but let me remove all this. Finish. And here is index HTML, in which I have one, just a simple button I created with a link tag, a link. So let me show you first how it looks like in this way. So we can see here it's just only button with underline like this. So let's go in the style CSS and we can start. So I'm going to start with the body. In the body we are going to give him some margin, basically, so margin 0, and I'm calling padding 0, and sorry, is a padding 0, and then I'm giving him some font family which is applied for all the body sections. So I'm just saying sans serif, and then background color, which is have 533475. This is basically the color which I use for the background. So that's his color code. Now let me show you how it looks like now. So now you can see here, and the button basically is blue, so you cannot see. So let's go and change the button looks. So the button is in the add tag, so we bring the add tag here, and we call them the position should be absolute, not relative. So we say position absolute. Top we need 50% margin, we need left 50%. So okay, so it should become in the middle. So now we need to give him some transform, basically. So transform, we say translate. You can translate with negative 50% and also negative 50%. So this is basically, we transform them, and then we say display in the block. Then we are going to give him some padding to the button, which is padding have, I'm going to give him 10 pixel and 15 pixel. You can say height and width. After this I'm going to add some border. So border I need 2 pixel solid and with the black color. Then I have to give him background to the button. So for the background I'm using the white color, so it's basically FFF. Let me show you first now how it looks like. So now you can see here the button how it looks like now. We need to, the text should be uppercase, so text transform we using, and tell them the text transform is uppercase, capitalize basically. And we also need to remove the underline, so text decoration none. After this I want some spacing in the letters, between the letters, so I want to give him some 2 pixel letter spacing, and then overflow is hidden. I can show you in this effect step by step basically. So I'm just going to comment this overflow hidden. Later I will be show you what's going to effect with this. So here we can refresh again, and you can see now the button is beautiful color with. Okay, the button color I think I never provided, it doesn't matter. Okay, now the span section of the A, if you can see in the HTML we have span which we write button, so we need to change with this now with the button thing. So we took the A from span, and now we need to change some size for the font, which is I'm going to give him 20 pixel, and then I'm going to change his color. So basically the white background should be white one, and then there's one property mix blend. So I'm calling this the difference. Why? Whenever it's mixing with other colors, so it will be changed by itself. So this is our ace pen. Now we can see again here. So now you can see the button is in the black. It's perfectly fine. After this, we need to create the hover effect, and also we have to create the animation style. So I'm going to give him some a before. The before property we're going to use here, and then content should be empty with string, and then calling position, which is absolute. We have to call absolute. I will be show you right now how it looks like, how is before is going to show you, and how you can edit here before. So I'll say left is 0. I'm going to height basically. So height I'm providing is 30 pixel, and then width is 100%. If we can see now basically, so you cannot see right now because we never give him the space where it should be. So let me background, give him some. The background is 0 0, so it's a black background, and then we have to give him some transition effect here. So this is transition, and transition is 5s. Now we have to some transforms, basically transform which way. So we need to give him some like transforming, like some curve section, like something like curve little bit. So we calling it a curve like as a 15-degree curve. So here we can see, now you can see here how is the effect, the before effect is come on here when we give him a skew effect and transform it. So how is come up here. Now we have to give him some animation also, and also change to this. So here is, I'm calling to the animation CSS property, and then calling animate with it 2 seconds, and it should be linear and infinite, means it should be working all the time, not just once in a while. It should be all the time, is always work. Then we calling a hover. When we hover on the button, sorry, it's here is coming before basically. So when we hover on the button, so what the before section we have to change when somebody is hover on the button. So we say height should be 100%. Okay, and then we have to also transform property need to use it, which is we again give him, okay, whenever somebody did any hover on it, so it becomes 0 degree, means flat like the way his button is. So here is one thing I describe, it should be Y, because the effect was changed, I forgot to tell you. And then animation, the animation property become none when somebody hovers. So we have to stop the animation when somebody hover on the button. So we can describe again. So now you can see here, and the hover effect is work, you can see. Now we need to add the animation effect here. So that for the animation, I'm going to add the CSS property is work is the keyframes, with the keyframes, and name is animate, the one we use here on the animation. After this, when we say animate and calling from 0%, okay, from 0% basically, so we say from the top come minus 60 pixel, from the top minus 50 pixel, go back, and then come 100%. When it's coming from the 100%, we have to give him some extra level. Okay, comes go down that much and come from the up this much. So we calling here some calculation need to give him, and we calling here 100%, but we need 10% more with the 100%. So here is 10% more. So this is our animation work with CSS now. So now if I'm going to save it, so you can see here, oh, why is happening like this? What happened to our button? This should be not the same. So here is one effect when I was told you overflow is hidden. So let me uncomment this overflow hidden, and now let me again. So now you can see here what should the effect animation, how is working. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please, if you have any question, please type comments in the section of comment section if you have any kind of question. See you guys in the next video.